Well, there's the indie world presentation already. That's never usually a thing that they do. This is what I do know. Is that I had announced, for one thing, for so far, I don't even know how many people will end up viewing the vlog that I just uploaded on the 3rd. But speaking for speaking for the 3rd, so far I was the only viewer. And I even premiered it, but nobody really seemed to care much. I was expecting really, and I'm sorry to seem like the person that I said wouldn't be the one who was very like desperate for viewers, but I was expecting a lot of people to be surprised about how long it has been since I've last become, well, since the first day of being a YouTuber, like how insane it is that I've been a YouTuber for 11 years. And this year, I don't really have any lack of motivation for LPs because there's still quite a bit of LPs that I have planned. But then that will end on LP number 77 if they don't make a new Mario game. Very sure they might have, but I'm not going to put in words on editing if they did or not because this will likely be edited on a couple of days before Mario Day. But mainly my recording schedule was on the 3rd for me, because that's when it was recorded on my part, was recording this. And I'm sorry to be doing this, but it is the part after the insane final battle that has happened. So I can't help but share a lot of what will happen. It's like on the 3rd I'm recording this. On the 4th I streamed. And I streamed my 3 most favorite console games, but having lacked the motivation for tanks, I still will play tanks, but yet in a slight lack of motivation because of how much dumber I get in terms of how long I've played it for. It makes me wonder how people are able to play so many games for so long. Because I wouldn't even be able to last 5 hours without feeling the exhaustion. Except for not really true. I've played like the same game for like 8 hours before, but I didn't talk much. If I talked a lot during the gameplay, I would feel more exhausted than when I just don't say anything. I just mean PC games, mainly. Because I'm not a PC guy, so that's pretty much the obvious reason why I haven't played any PC games. Much of any of them. The only PC games I've liked so far were Lethal Company, Repo, Goose Goose Duck. That is very occasional. I miss it. I miss it so much. And even a couple of other games that I haven't really shown much, like Zombs Royale, even though the kids there or teens there are being rage baiters, and or like some of them are. And then I also like Cookie Clicker, even though I haven't played that game for over a year now. But I'm not planning on recording or streaming that game. I'm just gonna play on my own leisure. Just that I haven't yet because I've been writing, and writing it. I'm just writing as much as I feel motivated to write, or just as much as I can for a certain amount of time. Should do that in the mornings. Enough talk on that. The 6th was the planned day of me recording more of this, but decided to record more tonight. Sorry for the ramble. Here we go. We have battled against Darkrai, the Mega Evolution, making a lot of people think of 03. I haven't even named Darkrai yet. Here is my nickname for Darkrai. Originally, I thought of naming it Nightmare, because that was the original name on that kind of occasion. So glad that Goliath has a Mega Stone. I can never remember it having one. That's how crazy it is to me that it has one. How happy I feel. But we don't have the Hoenn Starters Mega Evolutions. But as well, I need Nubis Z to I need Nubis Z with me in order to get the Lucaria Knight Z, and I'm so glad for that. They finally actually made the... They've actually made... I shouldn't say finally, but they've made the game have a recalling of what happened in X and Y, battling against Karina with one Lucario. It's very exciting. With all of the things I have, it's worthwhile. So the first thing I'm going to do is think a little bit, because I was going to see something. Oh yeah. I was going to name the Darkrai. Don't know why it goes all the way to the first box.
Darkrai, level 85. Despite his level being 200, you know what's crazy on that? That's not the highest level we've seen on a Pokemon. Because if you remember the mythical Pokemon Pecharunt from the DLC, that Pokemon had the insanely high level of 97, I think. I'm pretty sure. It was either 97 or 95 that was. A very easy Pokemon though, but to catch it wasn't that easy. Dark Void, Dream Eater, Future Sight, and Snarl. We all know what Dark Void does. It's its signature move. But its nature is interesting. Minus special attack and plus special defense. If anything, I would have preferred the plus special defense minus speed. Because its special attack is actually really good. I'm just surprised it has that nature. And of course I can change it with the mint. I chose Dream Ball. I honestly wish I would have, but I have an idea for who to use the Nest Ball on, because we're not done with legendary Pokemon. But I'm not gonna, unless I have to, get the legendary Pokemon Latios, and the Swords of Justice. Let alone the mythical Pokemon. If I have to, then whatever. I guess I'll make amends with that. I'm going to change its name to Nightmare Zero. I can't. I guess instead of a word, I also say Nightmare Zero. And many people will think that's an O, but it's a 0. That's why I wanted to name it, but of course I can't name it Nightmare Zero and instead just name it Nightmare Number 0. I'm not gonna add this to my team at all. I honestly was hoping to add Zeraora to my team, and what I would have named it was just Zera with an H. Or even Zora with an H, which would have been a great calling to why I'm also playing through the streamed version of Kirby. But I would have also named it. I'm trying to think. Oh. I guess I somehow thought Darkrai for a moment. Noir. But, yeah. I haven't caught very many Pokemon in this dex. I honestly thought it was oh, why? I don't know why that's like that, and I don't want anybody commenting on it. I was actually hoping it was something that was not that. What's even worse is number 67 being the evolved form of Clobbopus, which is one of the Pokemon we need. Corvisquire, very excited to get a Rookidee. I'm gonna say this, I'm not going to 100% this Pokedex, but I might actually just mistakenly do so during my shiny hunts. I'm just not gonna visibly show it on an LP basis, I'm just gonna do it during a shiny hunt. And I'm otherwise just going, is this all legendary Pokemon? Now that I think of it, it might be. And that means there are 125 Pokemon in the game if all of the rest of these are Pokemon legendaries. Keldeo, Meloetta, and I'm sorry to spoil this, but they are what they are. Like Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect is gonna be in it. Thinking of all of the mythical Pokemon, Zeraora, because I said Meloetta, Genesect, Keldeo, Zeraora, Magearna, Volcanion is gonna be in it. I'm so glad for that, because I've never caught a Volcanion before. And then the other 5 being the Sword of Justice and Latias, and then Groudon and Kyogre. We're not done yet. It's a whole bunch of summaries. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry to bore you with that. But now to the next topic. I'm going to cut because I'm going to dismiss these Pokemon.
Well, I'm going to keep the volume up a little bit so that I can hear a shiny Pokemon, because I have a lack of hearing. I am going to battle Karina, but not yet. I'm going to do it after completing this objective. Look who it is! Funny, I was just about to call. Listen, while we were searching for Darkrai, we detected some odd readings in 2 other places. These readings led us to a distinctive pair of brightly hued hyperspace distortions. We've started referring to them, wow, by their colors. The ruby distortion and the sapphire distortion. Wow, I did not expect that. We thought reaching out to Mademoiselle Ansha might be a good first step to learning more. Your encounter with a legendary Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumious kickstarted this wild ride. Maybe telling us more will unearth a clue about how to approach these colorful new distortions. I'll share what I can. And that's the whole story. Very interesting. I can just about guarantee that the Pokemon you're after is called Rayquaza. I am so hyped for that because I actually thought that the Mega Rayquaza's level was level 175, but now that I know it's level 200, I'm still hyped about it because it might be a two-phase battle just like Groudon and Kyogre will be. Because I'm sorry to say, I got spoiled about about what's going to happen with Groudon and Kyogre, but I'm not bummed about it. It actually hyped me up more. Your description of it matches one I heard a long time ago. Sure know your stuff. Well, see, there was this one fellow who took care of me when I was just a little runt. Tyrant, hahaha. He was a boss of an organization who just happened to... Are you talking about Giovanni? He knew a lot about myths and legends of the Johto and Hoenn regions. Wait. What is it? Are we talking about, like, the Rayquaza from the Hoenn region? What, do you think there are other Rayquaza flying around out there? Yes, the shiny one from Horizons, if you want to go with that. If you want to be that kind of specific. But I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about. I mean, not really. I'm just surprised. Look, I'm just telling you what I heard. Keep in mind that it's all secondhand from info from years ago. I didn't expect this. Because when he said boss of some organization, that leads me to believe he's talking about Giovanni from Team Rocket. And Team Rocket was an organization that we haven't heard of since Alola. Because Alola, I know Pokemon Sun and Moon doesn't have them, but Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon has some sort of thing that you battle against Giovanni and he has a Mewtwo. So that's why I'm quite surprised to hear that he's talking about a boss from some organization from Kanto. Who else would it be? Lance or something? It still surprised me. Actually, you could probably tell us more about Rayquaza yourself. You're from Hoenn, yeah? Wait, really? This too? I didn't even think he was from Hoenn. Oh, you. Well, still, I didn't remember that at all. Did you mention this in the main story? I didn't really pay attention. I thought Lita was talking to Horbo there. Back in Hoenn, we've got... Oh, yeah, I think she did, and I'm just not remembering. I'm talking real old. Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry. They tell of two legendary Pokemon. The first is Kyogre, maker of oceans. I was gonna say making of oceans. Then there's Groudon, maker of land, which I'm going to battle Groudon first because that's a canon order. Groudon first and Kyogre second because Ruby and Sapphire. Kyogre and Groudon were locked into this fierce battle. Apparently it was the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza that put a stop to the fighting. I want Deoxys to show up in this game because it's canon. It would be a canon that Deoxys is the enemy of Rayquaza because it comes from a different planet or a different kind of order and it caused a meteorite to fall on Earth. And Rayquaza would try to put a stop to it, but ends up being Deoxys. I have so much to say about that. Quite right. Oh, whoops, wrong voice. Oh yeah, I was trying to think of who Ansha was again, gosh darn it. I'm losing my touch, okay? It's been nearly a week. Quite right, Lita, and I mean it. Like, it has literally been nearly a week since I've recorded this game. Just like how it has truly been a week for you. So it's a lot. I'm sorry. I'm wonderful to find another Rayquaza enthusiast. We should swap notes later. Huh? I mean, sure. We can do that, I guess. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure these new distortions are linked to Oh my word. I'm just gonna say Groudon and Kyogre. Groudon and Kyogre. And dealing with those two might lead us to Rayquaza. According to calculations, we'll need special donuts to reach the pockets of hyperspace Lumias in which Kyogre and Groudon dwell. Just like how you found Darkrai, eh? In that case, you know what you've gotta do. Consider this your official survey request. Ah, but don't go yet. I got one thing. We've started picking up some distortions with rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've already battled and calmed before. Can't tell you why. Maybe it's your own subconscious memories influencing things. Anyway, these rogue Pokemon are dangerous, but beating them would yield lots of survey points. Oh, so that's what the 5-star is about. Contains hyperspace distortions newly appearing on your map can grant... Oh, I read contain there. Whatever. These rogue Pokemon boast extraordinary hyperspace levels, but defeating them will reward you with lots of survey points and rare valuable hyperspace berries. That's all for me. Good luck out there. Yay, there's a number 7! $70,000. The greatest gift. Complete another survey of hyperspace Lumias with the help of Ansha's donuts. Yay, there's gonna be more than 5 parts of this. More exploration in the city, and I'm sorry to say that I might as well just admit, I do like this game, and the DLC made it so much better, but I don't like it as much as I liked, let me say, the actual Pokemon X and Y. It's open world, sure, but Lumia City being the only open world place is why I always look overhead and be like, why are we not exploring the open world out there? A lot of side quests. Lumia Sewers, there's a lot of rogue Pokemon out there. Also, there's that, like, 5-star scan. Side mission detected. Huh. So it's not just this. It's literally just a side mission. I could save, but I'm not gonna risk it. I wanna wait until I get a shining power donut. And I know how to do it too. It's a lot of side missions. Because I'm nervous. Oh god. Karina! So that was Rayquaza that Ansha's been after, huh? She sure plays her cards close to the chest, not telling us its name until she was completely sure. I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to first select multiple and move all of you down here. Makes it so much easier. I don't think it will work, but I want to see if it does. It doesn't. So I guess you have to beat the... the true story first. Kenzie did a lot out there, and he still will. He'll be the clash between dragons. It's the purity of that. Right, I was gonna do this.
What was that 55? I already got it. 345 is the maximum I can do. Alpha power, yeah. I have to get the sweetness up to 400. Now I'm gonna try to get the level up by a lot. It actually tells you about how much calories it gives you. Level plus 88. You just barely get that going. I'm trying to do all of this so I can So I can get the levels up by a perfect margin. This is just 63, but I can try a 4-star at that point. Red donut. Oh, whoops, make another of the same. Well, it's a good thing I stopped on that one. Oh, but the calories is not very high. Darn it. Trying to make a lot of calories as well as like so that the journey lasts longer. Move power, steel, special attack power, item power, berries. One more. This won't be enough, I'm certain, but I'm gonna just do a whole bunch of spice. I honestly wonder what would have happened with the spiciness as high as it is. This is gonna be a lot. Kaboom! Look at that. Move power fire by 3. Attack power 2. And big haul power 1. If anything, I should have saved before making the spice that high. But honestly, I don't even mind.
So rogue mega Pokemon, huh? I'm nervous, but I'm gonna try this to see what happens. Side mission detected. I'm gonna do not this. I'm gonna try to do this on one of the mega battles, but it probably won't work because they seem to have other ways. These two I'm probably going to get rid of. I might even just do plus 75, but it's not gonna really do much. Let's do this. No, I won't. Move power steel. I gotta look at something. So move power steel will benefit you, and that's it. Oh, and you, Metal Claw. So I can just use you two for the move power. And then move power fire won't work very well because I don't have Mega Wing, and the only Pokemon that knows a fire type move otherwise is Tim. Whoops, that's not your name. Freya. So used naming my birds Tim, I guess. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna use a move-tastic. Oh, but wait. It's 3-star though, and it still works. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I feel like I'm gonna regret it. But let's see what happens. I don't know what the side mission is, but I feel like it's gonna be important. Complete your mission for 10,000 points. Oh, it's you. Hi. Oh, hello, Ford Conqueror. How can she be so strong with such a weird attitude? I just don't get it. Sure, she's got the type advantage, but that doesn't explain why I can't ever seem to win. And what's so elite about her anyway? She's totally cheating with those synth songs. Goodness, the bad. Duh. Weird attitude? Cheating? What could you possibly mean by that, hmm? What? Is that what you heard? Must be something wrong with your holocaster lady just then. I was merely marveling over your sheer aptitude and saying that your synth songs are totally charming. Now, oh my word! I see, my holocaster to blame, you say? How peculiar! I could have sworn I heard accusations of a weird attitude and cheating. Man, I feel so bad for her. The voices of minor bad top grievances, that's all. No thing that cannot be easily remedied by a rousing Pokemon battle, I assure you. I see. This is so weird! It seems you require further teaching. Hyperspatial Slugfest, for sure! Versus the SBC. For sure. I feel exactly the same. Oh, come on. I want to be with the band. You and my hologram versus my dear Eclipse and me. Oh, my word. No! I don't agree to that. I want to battle with my favorite type user. Fine. Alongside, I mean. That's not gonna allow you to fight. I want to battle with Laban, not against her. Little band on my side, the victory is assured. Might as well mock it. Oh yeah, maybe a concentrated attack on Lady Distance will make it so this never happens. This is so weird. Ugh, I don't like it. Lubus Z, here we go. Sure is freaking wild. Wild! Kaboom! That's one down. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you, Nubus Z. You are the saving grace today. Oh no. Moment. This is our responsibility as a lady to guide the Maggie's to favor. Mocking! You're not as charming in your hollow form, I'm gonna say. I don't like hollow anything. Mamma mia! I forgot to disable this top audio. Nubus Z, it's your turn. You haven't shown your prowess. Now it's time to show it. Now it's time to prove it. Prove your prowess to everyone. And I guess not. You. Time for a secret weapon. Mega Evolve so we can drag these two. I'll never not think of you as Void Kong with that face. I'm sorry. Oh, what? Oh, hello. We're all having our feats, I guess. It's like I can just leave it to you. Oh, this is so weird. Oh. Oh! I'm not reviving. I'm sorry. Oh, come on! Spike's turn. I'm gonna Mega Evolve it. Move power works out very well. Ken and Z's turn to save the day. Corn Forcer. That did not work, but this will. Please. Oh, jeez. That was intense. I think one lady's is more than enough. I agree. Even in defeat, I am victorious. I'm gonna mock this hologram from here on out. As expected, victory is mine. Now let me be, I assume your discontent stems from dissatisfaction with your current circumstances, yes. Yet for the life of me, I cannot fathom why being around me would cause you such unhappiness. It's myself I'm unhappy with, Lady Jacinth. I'm frustrated that I can never defeat you. And that frustration came out in a strange way. Strange isn't the... What the word is it? Well, the word is the word. Isn't the half of it, I guess. I was gonna say isn't the top of it because what's strange to me is the two Jacinths. It just felt off. I must be more diligent. There we go. If that's how you feel, then I suppose we shall have to train twice as hard as before. From now on, you can train by battling against me and my hologram, and grow twice as strong. Honestly, a very happy conclusion. So this is like the insane rematch, but this time with better rivals than before, I guess. Please accept this as a token of my thanks for your help today. Additional color options for Jacinth's dress. I will not be doing that because I'm not a girl and I don't want to wear a dress. I used to when I was younger, I'm very sure of it. I was 3 years old. And it was so weird. I don't know if I either dreamt it or if it was actually real. But it was so weird. And I don't want to do it. I recommend adopting my hairstyle to complete this ensemble. I want to do it! Please don't make me do it! 200 mega shards. The fact that you get 10,000 for that is no small feat in itself. Get me out of here! Fully in my minds, please! I'm gonna do one more. Pecha Meringue Donut, which will last me a pretty decent amount of time. And I am going to do this one. Shouldn't be using you. So I'll return you and just choose Goliath. Yes, I know. We may have taken very little damage, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know why this theme is just stuck in my head now. I like it. And I shouldn't, but I do. I haven't found brambles yet, and I think it's on the roof. Wherever they are, there's an alpha Pokemon up there too. There they are, and there is an alpha Gulpin. Come on! I'm gonna catch you, but then I'm gonna catch the alpha. Got it. I just need to find the brambles. Might as well just... Aha! There they were. Oh my word, no. Not now. Ah! There we go. I'm just gonna... I can't until I... Going back just to see if I can find it. there's that. It's unfortunate. Yep. I cannot find it. Time right now. And there's another big Pokeball over there anyway, but I can't do anything about that.